Force Museum.
Air Force Museum. Yeah. Thank you very much. That's good. Martin Ward, please. Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning. Am I on mic?
As long as it's green.
My suggestion is in support of the regional ranges budget. We urge the council to increase their budget to reflect the greatly increased demands on their time and expertise over recent years, and importantly to improve their opportunities to attract co-funding from community groups such as our own. You've read in my submission that the regional ranges annual budget has averaged 8.5 million over the last 10 years, although I note that it's lower, the budget has reduced over the last 2 years. However, this is not an effective spend, as wrapped into that sum of the staff costs, overheads and basic equipment. The effective spend, that's what we see on the ground on actual physical outcomes, such as contractors, materials, consumables, is hovering around the 850,000 marks. This sum has not increased materially for many years and handicaps the ranger team from achieving the best outcomes for the council, the citizens. Ranger numbers are also going to be increased to reflect the demands on the team, but their budgets have not increased correspondingly. The importance of increasing the operating sum by even as little as $250,000 is because that money, their work, delivers much more. A sort of multiplier as it leverages cash and labour into their work with contributions from other sources. We've had great support from the Ranger team, but we're just one of 5 trusts, and there are in addition 13 reserve committees that they are required to support. And the support includes technical guidance and specialists. We've got ecologists, invertebrate specialists, aviflora, and obviously botany support as well. So, supply of eco-source native seedlings come from the council, and the protective equipment needed to get them established. We've had help with fencing to keep out unwanted stock, access to watering systems, and advice on identifying and protecting rare plants and species. And there are some out there that are nationally endangered, and we as a community have a responsibility to look after them. The rangers rely on voluntary support for planting and plant maintenance and for walking track maintenance, and in our case, actual cash. Of the money we've raised through various trusts and other funds, we've paid $15,000 cash to subsidise the council's work to remove persistent weed species which kill or suppress native vegetation in the park. So my point is that the more you give the rangers, the more they can leverage physical labour and actual money into the budgets to support the redevelopment and recovery of our parks. I'm happy to answer questions.
Kelly, please.
Thanks, Martin. Yeah, the Rangers do very important work. Did you have any idea of a quantum of an amount that you think the budget should be raised by?
Yes, $250,000 at least.
Yeah.
But the key thing is to get it so beyond the equipment into the operational budget where they can spend it on the ground.
So per year?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Tim? Yes?
Yeah, Martin, thank you. What we've tried to do in the past, and it seems to be working really well, is getting groups like yourselves and others to kind of work with our rangers to take ownership of areas, and the money that you raise to do things is kind of exponential with regards to the rangers working with you. Would you say that is working? Is that how you see it?
Yes. We're none of us are botanists, or I'm sorry, Cynthia is sitting behind me, no doubt glaring at my back. We don't, as a group, have all the expertise we need to manage that land. So we had to win the confidence of the ranger team that we were serious, able, and complied with various safety and measures and so forth. Having done that, they've been very responsive to work in Barnett Park, as some of you may know, clearing the dangerous earthquake-loosened bluffs and opening the tracks.
Yeah.
Thank you, mate. Yep.
Thank
you very much, Martin, for coming in.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we're Dean's Avenue Precinct Society. Claire, please.